What is up, all my geeks and gamers? TechGeek1019 here, coming at you with another Forge modding tutorial. Now, before I start this tutorial, I just want to ask you guys a quick question. So you guys may or may not know, I actually used to record Minecraft gameplay on my channel, and I really don't anymore because I've been doing these modding tutorials, and you guys have really seemed to like these. But I wanted to ask you guys, what would you think if I started making gameplay again? Would you guys like that, or would it ruin my reputation as a modder that just mods and is dedicated to coding? Which I am. I'm dedicated to coding, but I also like to have fun here and there. You know, messing around, Minecraft, whatever, not just modding. So I just wanted to know what you guys would think of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing I have to go over. So you guys might notice I actually separated everything into different packages. Now this is just for me for organizing. You guys can do this if you want. As you can see, there's nothing really in the main class yet, other than the mod instance, which will come up later. But this is still here. Otherwise, everything else is gone, and that's because all of my registry I moved into here and that kind of stuff. The reason I did this is just organization. It makes it easier for me. You guys could do this if you want. The only thing, it would be that you would put this kind of stuff, main registry, and then the quotes, and then that. And then init things and register things. The init things, you would have all the stuff in here. And the register things would be the game registry. That's the only thing. Other than that, I believe that should be it. Let's just check strings. Oh, yeah, strings. This is actually just what it was before mod ID name and version. That way, whenever, instead of having to type main registry dot something, it would be strings dot whatever. In this case, strings dot mod ID name equals strings dot name, version equals strings dot version. You guys can copy this file. Just pause it here if you want to copy this, or you can just leave it as the old thing. You guys just would have to know how to convert it, and that's pretty much it. So now on to the main thing that we're gonna do today, and that would be making the ore spawn naturally in the world, so like ore generation and stuff. So let's start off with that. Now this first class I'm gonna create, you guys don't have to create this unless you're doing the organization thing that I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna create a new class. This is gonna be called Sapphire World, and it's gonna go under com.sapphire dot, and we're gonna create a new thing called world. This is just the package name, and that's actually incorrect right there. I just realized that's for my other mod. Let me fix that real quick. Refactor, rename, and this is actually supposed to be Sapphire. Otherwise, that'd be the wrong mod. Okay. So, in here, if you're doing this, if you're doing the organization thing, just, do this. If you're not, then just ignore this. You guys can skip ahead. I'll probably put, something on the screen that says skip to the, world generation, in case you don't feel like doing this. I would suggest it because later it's going to get kind of confusing when we have all kinds of stuff for the other stuff. So let's get started. Public static void main registry quotes that, there we go, and init world gen quotes there. Outside of that, public static void init world gen quotes out there. And we're gonna do register world gen new world gen sapphire quotes and then comma comma 1 and semicolon. Basically what this is doing here is registering the world generator. This is going to be a class that we'll create. We'll just create it right now just to get rid of the error, and this is going to go there. So click finish, and there we go. Register world gen is the method that we're going to create now, actually. And 1 is the priority, so it's going to be the first priority to spawn this. That way it knows to spawn it. Public static void register world gen, which is what that is up there, and it's gonna have 2 parameters, and it's gonna be I world generator world gen class, and an integer weighted probability. And outside of there, I import world generator, and this is gonna be game registry dot register world generator world gen class, and it's actually the same thing as this, so I'll just copy that over, make it a little bit easier on ourselves. And why did I do something wrong? Hold on. Let me copy it and paste it there. It should get rid of it. Is it because, wait, what? Change message to register world gen iWorld generator. To register world gen sapphire, comma int. Is it because we haven't set this up yet, or gen class? That's weird. Let's just move on. Maybe it'll fix it once we actually do it. Actually, the first thing we have to do is go into the main registry, and inside our pre-initialization event, we need to put sapphire world dot main registry, and there we go. It's still no. Oh yeah, no, it'll fix it after we do this, because in here we will be implements iWorld generator. To import it, and now we need a constructor, and our constructor is going to be public void generate, and this is going to have a bunch of things: random comma int chunk x comma int chunk y, nope, not chunk y, chunk z, comma world I chunk provider chunk generator, comma I chunk provider. Huh, why do I have that twice? Chunk provider. I chunk provider will be imported. Oops, meant to do this. And we have to import world as well as import random from, I believe it's Java util. Yep, there we go. Inside of here, we're gonna do switch world dot provider dot dimension ID Basically what all this stuff is, iChunk provider, we can look inside of it, actually. Why won't it open? There we go. iChunk provider, basically it's checking if the chunk exists, and it loads the chunks and stuff like that. This is saying, in the provider, so actually inside of this we have case -1 colon generate nether world comma rand comma chunk x times 16 comma chunk z times 16. And we'll create that later. Actually, we can create that method now, just to get it over with. And basically what that's saying is it's saying our -1 case is the nether, and that's where it may or may not spawn if we set it to. Which we won't. We're not going to have this spawn in the nether. Next is case 0. And this is going to be the regular world. Generate surface. World. Rand. Actually, let's just copy this. That way we don't have to type it again. Boom. And we're going to create that method ourselves, just so that we can have it down here. So this is going to be private. Void. Generate surface. And it's going to be the same as this, except we're going to change the integers just a little bit. The first integer is going to be chunk x, not a capital C, and chunk z. And that's going to go like that. There we go. That's for that. Okay, now we're going to create a for loop. For int I equals 0, semicolon, I less than 100, semicolon, I plus plus. And we're going to open that for loop up. Basically what this is saying is, when I equals 0 and I is less than 100, it's gonna generate. So basically what this is saying is anything, it's gonna generate, because what the integer is, it's chunk x and chunk z. This is basically how many times per chunk loaded it's gonna spawn. So I is less than 100 means it's gonna spawn 100 times per chunk. Now you can make this less. I know this is a crazy amount. I just like to put it this high just so that it doesn't take me that long to find it, to prove that it generated. Next we're gonna do an int rand pos x equals chunk x plus random dot next plus random, nope, I had rand dot next dot next int next int, there we go. And inside of here we're gonna put 16. This is just means that it's gonna spawn everywhere. Int rand pos y equals random dot rand dot next int. This is gonna be 64. Basically what the y position is it's saying, because the reason that we have chunk x plus rand next int, it's because all chunk x ways, which is I believe, is it horizontal? And what's z? I don't remember what z is. Which one's, I don't remember. Anyway, making y 64 and not having a chunk means that it's gonna spawn from level 0 all the way up to 64, which is actually the surface you can make it spawn, like diamond, 0 to 11, whatever. And actually, we're gonna do the same thing that we did to x with Z here. Same exact code, 16 in it. And there we go. And underneath that, we're gonna do new world gen mineable. Inside, we're gonna have, what did I name my blocks and items class? Blocks and items. Blocks and items. Dot. Not block and item. Blocks and items. Dot. Sapphire ore. Where is it? Sapphire ore. Comma 10. And we can actually look inside World Gen Mineable to see what this is. Which one is it anyway? Well, let me just finish this off actually. This is gonna then be dot. Wait. Do I need? Oh, outside of that, we're gonna do dot generate world comma random comma rand pos x comma rand pos y comma rand pos z. That's gonna be rand, not random. And close that. Import world gen mineable. Dot generate is where it's going to generate. It's going to ask for the world. It's going to ask for the random integers. It's going to ask for the x position, y position, and z position. If we look inside a world gen mineable, it's the block, the number of blocks. So basically what this integer here is, the number 10, is basically how many blocks are going to be in each vein. Up to 10. Basically is what it's saying. So it'll be up to 10 blocks per vein spawned of sapphire ore. And that's about it here. So we can actually run the game now. Let it load up here. There we are. We're gonna go into here. Oh, actually. Oh, wait, I think I forgot to do... Oh, yeah. I forgot to do in the main registry. If you do this, the blocks and items will have to do the same thing that we did with the thing, because it's just... Basically, it's just registering it into the main registry just so that it can load it. That's why it was just giving me that error there. I forgot to do that. So anytime you have something that's going to affect the game, you actually have to put it into here. We're actually going to want to create a new world because it's not generated in the other thing. So here we go. Let it load up here. And here we are. Okay, we're in a big, dense jungle, which is causing me to lag a lot. Hold on. Let's change the render distance to like 6. And particles decreased. We'll put the brightness on. Smoothing off. Fast. Off, off, off. That's probably good. Alright. Let's dig down. Let's see if we can find it. Where are ya? I know you're here. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here. Aha! There it is. Boom. Let me actually get a torch. Boop. And there's our ore. Look at that. And it spawns in like a giant vein. Damn. It's a big vein. Let's dig out this vein just so you can see it. Let's see how many is in this vein. Oh, 2 veins next to each other, actually. because I made it spawn extremely popular. So here's, oh yeah, see there's like 5 veins next to each other. Yeah, that's because we made it spawn 100 times per chunk. Oh yeah, that's a lot of sapphire. Holy crap. Yeah, so as you can see, it works. Another thing I actually just remembered to tell you guys, inside your ore class, I got a question in the comments about how to make the block so that it can only be mined by certain pickaxes. I actually forgot to put this in. It's gonna be this dot set harvest level. Then what kind of thing can mine it, which in this case is a pickaxe, and then the numbers 0, I believe it's 0. Is it 0? No, 1 through, let's check set harvest level. Here we go. Wood is 0, stone is 1, iron, oh wow, they misspelled their own thing. I can't, oh. Wow, that's stupid, they misspelled their own thing. Item. Ha. Diamond is 3, and gold is also 0 because wood and gold are basically the same. Here I set it to stone, so you can only mine sapphire ore with stone. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's, I think that's it, yeah. So, there we go. Now your ore will spawn in the world. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Remember to say in the comments if you guys would be okay with me starting to do some gaming videos again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and it helped. And that's basically it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.